Good morning everyone. So we'll be doing activities today. The first activity we are doing today is the activity number 2, which is there in page 8. There it's written, hidden in the word grid are 10 words, all associated with environment. Try to find them using the hints given. Complete the sentences using the words that you find out. The first letter of each word has been made bold to help you. Write down the words in the boxes given. So what you need to do is you will be given hints, and on the basis of those hints you have to identify the word. That is, some sort of meaning will be given to you, and on the basis of the meaning given you have to find out which word it is. Let's begin with the first one. This is the grid and you have to find out words from this grid. I'll zoom the grid when you want to find the word. After giving you the hint, I'll zoom the grid like this. So the first one, this is a 9-letter word which means severe tropical storm. So this 9-letter word, it's a 9-letter word and it means storm. Storm is violent wind. So the answer is already given for the first one here. It's a hurricane. So hurricane often causes severe damage and destruction. So I already mentioned that storm is a violent wind. So because it's a violent wind, it causes damage and destruction. Let's move on to the second one. This 11-letter word means to make impure by exposure to or addition of a poisonous or polluting substance. So when you add something poisonous or polluting to a good substance, it gets polluted. It becomes impure. Now this is what the word means. Now the sentence is, poisonous gases emitted by vehicles dash the air we breathe. Now this is an 11-letter word. Which one do you think it is? Can you see it? Can you find the word? Let me zoom it for you. So the word is this: contaminate. So poisonous gases emitted by vehicles contaminate the air that we breathe. They pollute. Contaminate means they pollute or they make it impure. Now we'll move on to the next one. Instead of saying the flowers blossom, you can also say the flowers dash. Now which is the 5-letter word which means blossom? So the 5-letter word which means blossom is, I'll tell you the sentence, then you can find the answer. Our rose plant will dash next week. So our rose plant will blossom next week. What is the word you can use instead of blossom? Can you find it? Can you find it? I'll zoom it for you. It is bloom. So our rose plant will bloom next week. Let's move on to the next one. This 6-letter word means effect. So effect means if there's an action, the reaction, if some action incites a reaction in you, that is effect. So looking at nature always has a positive effect on me. So which is the 6-letter word which means effect here? The 6-letter word that means effect here is, can you find it? Yes, it is impact. So looking at nature always has a positive impact on me. Now we'll move on to the next one. This 13-letter word refers to something that decomposes through the action of microorganisms like bacteria. So this is a term related to the environment. So the 13-letter word which refers to something. So when microorganisms decompose something, if the material is decomposable, it is called dash. What is it called? When I say plastic is not dash, plastic is something that cannot be dash, the word. But things that are organic, like trees, paper or fruits, all of these or animal or plant waste, all of these wastes are dash. What is the word? Can you guess? 13-letter word. I'll give you the box. Can you see it? Yes, it is biodegradable. Biodegradable. Now we'll move on to the next one. This 7-letter word refers to the process of changing waste materials into new products. So the process by which you can reuse the waste materials and make it into new products. This is something all of you must know. Newspaper is dash into paper crafts. Newspaper is dash into paper crafts. What is it? It is recycled. Newspaper is recycled into paper crafts. Now the next one. This 6-letter word is water carried waste. So the waste that is carried by waters, that is what the 6-letter word is. Cities should have more effective dash systems. What systems? Can you guess? It is sewage. Sewage. So cities should have more effective sewage systems. My next one. Beware of this 5-letter word because it is poisonous. So this 5-letter word means something that is poisonous. Chemicals from factories make the water dash. 5-letter word, that means poisonous. Yes, it is toxic. So pollutants, chemicals from factories make the water polluted, that is toxic. Now there are 2 left. This word indicates total disaster. So this is a new word, you must not have heard it. The word is catastrophe. Catastrophe in the first line, catastrophe. So when something is a total disaster, it is called a catastrophe. The next one, the last one, that is, this 9-letter word means risky. Risky, dangerous. So contaminated water is dash, dangerous to water life. What is the word? The word is hazardous. Hazardous to water life, to aquatic life. So here are the words. The words are hurricane, contaminate, bloom, impact, biodegradable, recycled, sewage, toxic, catastrophe and hazardous. Now we'll do a second activity. In this activity you have to fill in the blanks with the words from the previous activity. So we'll begin with this one. Environmental pollution is one of the major threats that we face today. So it is one of the major threats. It's a very big threat to us, environmental pollution. It is dangerous to us, harmful for us. Air pollution, water pollution and sound pollution have adverse dash on the life of all living beings. They have an adverse effect. So which was the word that we use in place of effect? It was impact. So the word is impact. Sound pollution have adverse impact on the life of all living beings. Gases like carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide emitted by vehicles and factories cause severe health issues. So gases which are very poisonous like carbon monoxide and sulfur dioxide, when it is released by vehicles and factories, they cause health issues. So what is the gas called? If it's poisonous, which is the word for it? Hazardous. So hazardous gases like carbon monoxide and sulfur dioxide emitted by vehicles and factories cause severe health issues. The chemicals and fertilizers that the industries discharge into the rivers, seas and canals dash water. So what do? They contaminate. That's right, they contaminate water. Deforestation, desertification, ozone layer depletion and so on are serious issues to consider. One thing to note is you must find out something about each of these issues: deforestation, desertification and ozone layer depletion. So what you need to find out is what is deforestation, what are the causes of deforestation, what are the effects of deforestation and how to overcome deforestation. You have to find out the same for desertification and ozone layer depletion also. Continuing, awareness on the need to protect our environment should be given to everyone. So everyone should be made aware about the need to protect the environment. The use of dash substances and dash can reduce environmental pollution to a great extent. So you tell me which are the two good things in these words that can save the environment. So the two good things are using biodegradable substances and recycling can reduce environmental pollution to a great extent. Finally, we must act rather than think, for if not, we are heading to a final disaster. What is that disaster called? It is called a catastrophe. It is called a catastrophe. Now we look into 5 words that we learned today. So the first is adverse. Adverse means harmful, something that is dangerous. Next is emitted. Emitted means something that is released. So when you drive a car, poisonous gases are emitted, poisonous gases are released. Next is deforestation. So what is deforestation? Deforestation is large scale cutting down of trees. Desertification. Desertification is land degradation. When the quality of the land becomes very bad, it is called land degradation, and this happens due to deforestation. Lastly, catastrophe. Catastrophe is a momentous tragic event ending everything. So catastrophe is a tragic end. I hope you've understood today's class. Thank you.